We're seeing a catastrophe on another level, and we're hoping that now that Donald Trump is done with Greenland, we can finally get back on course on fixing the larger issue right here. And that is Russia continuing their invasion of Ukraine. Because at this very moment, millions of Ukrainians either don't have power, or they don't have heat, or they don't have water. We're finding actually some places, some high-rise buildings, unable to flush their toilets because the water inside of them are freezing. Remember that the whole World Economic Forum was supposed to address Russia's invasion of Ukraine and what the world can do together. There was supposed to be a framework or something signed in which the world would help out Ukraine more. Instead, it was more geared towards Greenland, putting like Ukraine in the back corner. Even Donald Trump saying, well, that's Europe's problem, even though it's a world problem here, not just Europe. And the upsetting thing is that all the way back in May, Zelensky started putting messages out there like, hey, Russia is planning to do a total wipeout of our energy grid. And at this very moment, there is not one power station inside of Ukraine that is at 100% capacity. And the majority of this stuff could have been preventable if the United States and Europe both came together stronger and provided Ukraine with more air defense systems and more pressure onto Russia to stop them from doing this to Ukraine. Remember that there's clearly a good side and a bad side to this entire thing. Russia's on the bad side, targeting civilians, going after civilian infrastructure. They're not going after anything to deal with the military. But with lack of support from the United States and not enough pressure put on by the United States, things this winter have been at the, let's just say, closer to the worst case scenario that we were expecting. And while peace talks are still somewhat ongoing, but extremely slowly, the people who are losing the most right now are Ukrainian civilians, who once again are just trying to live their lives, sometimes with maybe 4 hours of running power every day. We know that Trump will have a phone call with Zelensky tomorrow. We also know that U.S. representatives will be going to Moscow to talk about the 20-point peace plan. But if Moscow has their way, nothing will come of that meeting. It'll just be a delayed technique that they use so they can continue going after critical infrastructure inside of Ukraine and attacking civilians every single day.